everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another speed build and I'm building in the new world of Copperdale that comes with the new expansion pack, high school years, and I wanted to just do something really different, and this particular lot has such a beautiful view. It's like the perfect lot in the whole world. It's a small lot. The view from the backyard is gorgeous and you can just walk right over to the boardwalk, and I just think that it would be such an amazing spot for your Sims to live, and it kind of gave me like coastal vibes, and I decided to make a Nantucket inspired build. I've never been to Nantucket. I want to. My mom, that's like her one thing that she wants to do one day, is go to Nantucket and just experience the beautifulness of there. And it just made me inspired to want to do a Nantucket inspired build, and I think that this turned out pretty cute, not gonna lie. I did a few different things. I made this whole house off of a platform. I really wanted to do these steps, and I actually decorated it with so many plants on the outside. This build took me quite a long time to do. It was like 4 hours. I obviously had split it up in between like 3 days of me building this, but I wanted it to have lush like foliage. If you look up Nantucket inspired like builds and stuff like that, there is so many hydrangeas and roses. Hydrangeas are literally everywhere. If you look up Nantucket photos, what to do in Nantucket, it's covered in hydrangeas, all of the pictures. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I end up adding those a little later on to the build, and I add a bunch of these lattices. I just think that it turned out so beautiful. I used the blue roof. I thought that was something that was really fun and kind of different. I just really wanted to do different things with this build, and I imagined that there's a grandma who lives here. She has a dog and a cat, and maybe she was recently widowed. She has a really cute room for her grandkids to come stay. There's 2 twin beds upstairs. They have all kinds of toys and anything that they might want, and I just love how this whole build turned out. I end up putting like an outside shower, which is something that I have never done before, I don't think. I was really looking up like coastal inspired homes on Pinterest, and I had seen a backyard that had this beautiful outside shower area, and I thought that that would be kind of nice because I do have a little garden section on the outside, and I don't know, maybe your sim gets dirty a lot. I don't know. I just thought that it was a really cute addition to the build for the outside shower. I did have issues landscaping though because of the fact that it's on platforms. As you can see, I am struggling to get these bushes in place, so I had to actually take the entire platform down. I had to like section the room off, and then I could place them properly, and then I had to re-add the bushes and then re-add the platforms. But platforms are just glitchy. They're kind of obnoxious, not gonna lie, which is probably why I don't use platforms that often, because it's just, they're so difficult and glitchy. And even just regular raising up houses, you can't place bushes and plants like that too close to the house because it doesn't like it. So a little frustrating. The upstairs is quite tiny. I did end up expanding it a little bit, so it is a bit larger. I really only widened it by 1 tile, but it does make a difference, surprisingly. And I don't know, the upstairs really isn't, it don't got a whole lot going on. This is a 2 full bathroom house, which honestly kind of proud of myself because this is actually quite a small home. I wasn't planning on it being so tiny. I also hadn't realized that this lot was so small. I just knew that this was a lot that I wanted to build on, and that's just what I did. So, coming into the inside, I'm finally getting a little area set up of where I want the office to be, setting up what colors I want in the kitchen. Since it's a coastal house, it's going to be very blue, but I love how it turned out. There's the beautiful, beautiful dark blue wood cabinets that I end up using in the kitchen. This is when I decided to put the shower outside. I loved adding that additional tile, and I used the spa day. I believe that those are supposed to be like a type of rug, but I thought it would be nice for like the water running through. I ended up changing the tile to river rock because I thought that would be kind of fun, just to have the water filter into the ground through there. I do add a bird feeder, and then there is the laundry out in the front. I kind of had it as just as an aesthetic. I didn't put any laundry baskets in the build, so if you don't have laundry day, not that big of a deal. Or if you find doing laundry extremely annoying because it's very buggy, you don't really have to worry about that because I just have it as like a look. And then I ended up having to change it to be early morning to do most of my greenery foliage because the shadows in this new world are so strong. You could not see half of what I was trying to do. So I ended up having to change the time of day because it looks completely different now. Like the shadows are so strong, you can't really see any of the grass or any of the little flowers that I was adding. So just a little tip, if you're struggling to do landscaping in this new world, try changing the time of day because it's just not going to work out for you. You get frustrated because you can't really see what it looks like. But I still like having it there. I didn't want to just not add any foliage. In the front little balcony, not balcony, but like porch area, I did something kind of fun. Not gonna lie, I was pretty proud of myself for figuring it out. I didn't know what to put out here, so I do have a little sitting area, and there's a bunch of plants that I end up adding, but I use these little, I don't know what you would call these. They're from Eco Lifestyle, and it's a bunch of flowers on the inside, and I use them in the white color, and I raised them up to create a little greenery wall, and I think it turned out so cute. I really wanted something there. I didn't want a window. I wanted the outside of this build to just look amazing. So I end up doing that. I put some 2 island living chairs, and then I actually end up putting a stool as a table because none of the end tables were small enough. All of our end tables in The Sims 4 are so large. I do not understand why. The Sims team really needs to fix that. They started on like in Dream Home Decorator, but then all of our end tables in the new pack are quite large as well. So I ended up using the stool for the end table, and I put some books out there. Maybe that's where grandma goes to read, or maybe when her grandkids come over, they do their homework outside or something. But I thought it was adorable. And I know my mom always uses that in her builds, and she puts like little bath things on the stool next to a tub, and it's really, really cute. So I was like, I need to use that stool because it's freaking adorable. It's so cute. And toddlers love to sit and eat on those stools too. Toddlers and kids love sitting on stools to eat or literally do anything. I don't know why. That's their favorite spot though. So now I'm off into the kitchen. I decided to actually use the new tile that comes with the expansion pack for the backsplash. You can't really see it that much, but I just like how it looked. It's squared like off-white tile, and I just think that it looked really, really pretty. So that's what I decided to use. Both bathrooms for the most part look exactly the same. I tried to make them fun and fancy, but they're so small that I just really didn't know what to do with them, if I'm gonna be honest. I did find some custom paintings on the gallery that you'll see me adding. I believe I just looked up beach pictures and I ended up saving the rooms and just placed them down, and I sized them down a little bit or up to whatever size they were and put them around the house. And it did add a little extra coastal feel because our pictures are kind of, I don't know. I feel like we need some extra ones. Cats and Dogs has a lot of like boat beach pictures. So I did use quite a few of those, and it did help with the little like nautical Nantucket type vibe. But if you ever want paintings that are not what we have in the game itself, if you just look up pictures on the gallery, you can find tons of them, especially if you want to spice up like a nursery or anything like that. The gallery is an amazing place to find paintings like that. So now I'm finally going back outside to little sprucing it up a bit more. I wanted to make sure that there was tons of foliage and greenery everywhere, so I added more lattice. And these climbing plants from Get Together are so pretty, and I added a bunch of the rose bushes and stuff on the side of the house. I just think that the outside turned out so good. I really didn't know what to do on the side of the house. I had like a little garden area, but in the end I just ended up adding a picnic table. I tried putting a table out there and I didn't really like it. I wasn't feeling it, and I didn't really know what to do out there, so I just put a picnic table. But I think that will be nice if you have family come over. And then I have the food bowl and everything that you might need for your dogs or cat when they come over, or if you play in this household. I don't know. I just thought maybe the dog would live outside and the cat would live inside. Like, they're very adventurous and stuff like that. But yeah, we're getting kind of close to the end of the build. I added so many plants to this house. And this is actually the first time me using the plant curtain type thing from the Blooming Rooms kit. And I think I like it. I really wanted to use it, so I just placed it there and I figured it would grow on me, but I think I like it. I'm still not 100% on it. Let me know in the comments down below if you use this curtain. I have seen so many other simmers use it and it looks amazing, but anytime I try to use it, I feel like it just looks so out of place. So let me know in the comments if you use it, or if you have any tricks that maybe I could use to help make that look not so weird in my eyes. But I'm just adding a few extra details. This is the office. I think it turned out so cute, and I figured the pictures on the wall are just a bunch of family photos that they just wanted to have a little spot for everybody who might have passed away. And then she has her corkboard of all the places that she maybe traveled or has talked to so many pen pals that she got so many different postcards from other areas. That steel boat art piece is absolutely beautiful. I honestly didn't know that we had that, and I'm so glad that I found it because I feel like it fits amazing for this house. And finally, we have gotten upstairs to the kids' room. I didn't know what to do with this, so I made it last. But I think it turned out so cute, and honestly, if you wanted to, I might actually maybe make this room like something you could just download by itself if I remember to do that. But I had matching twin beds and the matching trunks for maybe each kid has different toys that they use, and this beautiful lighthouse light. I just wanted it to make it fun, but still something that, like, grandma decorated it. She wanted it to match her house, but it's still kid friendly. And I ended up taking that nightlight for kids so they don't get nightmares, and I just sized it down really small because nightlights in real life are tiny. though I don't know why everything in The Sims is just so large for no reason. And then I decided to set up a little train set. I've never used these before. I saw Simlessly try using these, and it was a really old video of her decorating a whole Christmas house, and I didn't even realize that we had those. So I added them downstairs as a little extra toy, but we're getting to the end of this build. I hope you enjoy it. It's on my gallery at Build-A-Brie. And yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you like this build, if you've ever made a nautical Nantucket time home. I would love to know your gallery tag so I can look it up. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye!